Hey, how are you? I thought this would be kind of a fun way to do this video. I'll explain later. Suffice to say that with COVID-19 we've actually been kind of fortunate in New Zealand that we haven't had to wear masks really, unless you're on a bus. But just wanted to tell you about Kiwi Kaimoana. If you haven't seen it yet, I know that several of you have. Now if you haven't seen it yet, this is it's basically what I've decided to do with my old channel, because my old channel had all of this legacy content on it. So it's a seafood video, so it's mainly shellfish for the first season, right? So what I'm doing is it's a seasonal show, and it's going to go, you know, over the warmer months, you know, from one year to the other, and that's like season 1, and then there's going to be season 2 and 3 and 4. And you know, however long I do it for will just depend on how much fun I have doing it, how interested I am in it, and how successful the videos are. But this is humble beginnings. Humble beginnings. Now I just want to talk for a second a little bit about the kayak as well. I was quite excited, you know, in the middle of last year because I had ordered the Sea Eagle 420X inflatable kayak, and got that kayak, and I've had it out there several times now. And I've had it out there a couple of times with the motor. And unfortunately, sometimes you buy things in life and then you discover that they're actually not fit for purpose for what you want to do. Now the 420X is actually quite ideal when it comes to lakes and rivers and flat water and that type of fishing. And it's not really suitable for what I want to do, because I want to do, you know, ocean and you know, ocean harbors and open ocean kind of thing, and you know, because that's where the fish are that I want to get, you know. And when I do that, I wear this really cool bucket hat here. It's basically a surfing hat, but this is actually quite ideal for, you know, you can wear this in and out of the water. Quite ideal for wearing on the water. And this thing here I got from Rokkit Kit. It protects you from the sun. And anyway, this kayak, I've had it out a few times and it's pretty slow. I'm just going to play you a video clip here, and I got this big white transom that's on the back of the kayak that the motor's mounted to, and the water was a wee bit choppy, a wee bit rough, and I want you to just look at this clip and look at the water that's splashing into the kayak. Now the person who was riding with me on that day, that was Alex, and we actually did a dive, an unsuccessful dive in Puarau Bay. And oh my goodness, you know, we only went about 2 kilometers, and it took us probably 45 minutes to do that distance. And the kayak must have been going about walking speed, about 4 kilometers an hour. Now when I got the kayak, I sort of had this idea in my head that it was going to be a kind of a micro mobility thing, a bit like a Lime scooter, where it'll get you a certain distance at a certain speed, but it won't get you all that far. And I sort of thought to myself, oh well, that's all I'm going to need. Turns out that's not really the case. It's just inadequate for what I want to do. So I am now saving up for this. So it's either going to be the Rokkit Discovery 330, or maybe the Rokkit Navigator 3.5, or maybe even the Rokkit Discovery 4.0. I'm not 100% sure which one I'm going to go for at this stage. It'll be one of those 3, and it will have mounted on it the Tohatsu 9.8 horsepower 2-stroke motor. And so I'm saving up for these. So there is another YouTuber called Rokkit Kit, and he does these, he's an Australian guy, and he does these kind of spear fishing and diving and fishing videos in Australia. So I'll play you a little video clip, because he has pretty much got the boat and the motor that I want.
Alright, we've moved just a little bit further down into the bay where I can talk a little easier, but I guess we might as well just show some of the cool things this can do actually while we're here. Lock those down And we'll just pull it up here. How cool is that? So now I can just drag straight down from the camping spot or on the beach, and I don't have to worry about anchors. I don't have to worry about anything, and it's as light as a feather. This is going to work. So through the whole process of looking for a boat, I did sort of get a bit excited and start looking at, say, maybe 4.5 metre tinnies and things like that. At some point it will be on the cards, like later on down the track, but at this stage I think money-wise and sort of where I'm at, I think this is suitable. I guess you can see the same Tohatsu motor on there. Because this is all a complete air deck and completely inflatable, it allows me to, because it's so light, it allows me to use the same engine. So that was a consideration, because I was looking at tinnies, I was like, man, I'm going to have to upgrade to at least a 30 horsepower, at least.
So yeah, I mean, that's kind of the plan. Now, whew, I don't know what to say about it. It's a lot of money. I'm not even going to say how much money. If you want to know how much money, you could look it up on the Rokkit website, how much the boat and the motor costs. You know, I've never really gotten into the boating thing before, and essentially I'm entering into it quite late in life. I mean, there are people who live next to the ocean and stuff who have been doing this type of thing for their whole life, and you know, they essentially have 42 years of experience on me, you know, so, you know. But I don't think that should be a barrier to stop me from doing it. You know, if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it. So yeah. And anyway, we've still got 3 more videos to come from the North Island road trip that I went on over Christmas. I didn't make all that many videos, but I still got 3 videos to come. We got the swimming video, and Rokkit Kit, and Waimangu Volcanic Valley. So yeah, they were good to visit, and yeah, a bit time consuming to make the videos, which is why I haven't made the videos yet. But anyway, here's a little highlight reel of what's coming up in the next few. Oh, and before I forget, the mask, right? I got this at a Rokkit Kit. They had these kind of buff things. So on the one hand, it makes me feel like I'm on that TV show Survivor. But also, it's I've seen other people on boats and kayaks and stuff wear these things, you know, that just protect you from the sun. That's basically just what it's for. And yeah, you can also use them to, yeah, good for, yeah. All right, see you.